Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to tackle something that's not only annoying as crap, but can be a little bit overwhelming for people. Today we're going to set up our whitelist bot for our Discord through the server. Now, the reason it's annoying is sometimes it doesn't want to take. So you'll go through all the process of setting it up, and then it just will not work. No matter how you set it up or how you make it work, it just won't do what it's supposed to do. And that's what ends up being the big pain in it, is that you're doing all this extra crap and it's not working. It's just such a pain. So what we're going to do is we're going to take care of that today. I'm going to show you guys the process, and there is a way of doing it where you actually see directions on it. So I'll show you that too. And we're going to get it all going and get it to where it shows when people are going in and out of the server. Plus, it's going to lock them from being able to just log in for no reason. They're going to have your whitelist role to be able to get into your server. That's the whole point. And of course, you want to know if people are in or not. That helps people that are in your Discord say, hey, oh well, there's 20 people in right now. There's 5 people in. There's 10 people, and then they have to do whatever you want them to do to get that role. So if you have it set up to where they have to answer questions or they have to do a certain thing or whatever it is to get your role, that has to be done so that way that they are correctly set up to get in the game. So I'm going to get into that now, and we're just going to get going. It's not that big a deal, but we're going to try to get it done as quickly as possible. So if you guys haven't already done so, please go ahead, smash the like button. Leave us a comment in this video or any other video you've liked, any other video you've seen or like them all. I would prefer it. Like all the videos, comment on all the videos, watch all the videos, watch the lives, like the lives, all that good stuff, because that's going to help us grow the channel, as well as sharing as much as possible. Share this channel with everyone you know in the FiveM community, because I'm trying to help as many of you guys as I can, so you guys don't have to spend fortunes on devs to do something simple as adding an okay script to the damn thing when you could just be said, drag and drop the bitch. Go in and read. They don't tell you that. They're like, oh, well, spot me a 20 and I'll get you right now. And then you wonder why in 15 minutes they're done. But now they have access to your server, and not all devs are, the best people. They're going to steal your cars. They're going to look at what you've got. If there's anything in there they want that's not whitelist, that's not on your keymaster, they're going to yank it. So, that's your problem too. And then they have access to your shit. So there's another problem. So let's go ahead and get going on it. I'm going to go ahead and get you guys on full screen. I'm not going to turn on the camera just so you guys can see, because there's a lot of parts to this that pop up. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up the server and show you guys where you have to go. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to your settings if they haven't changed it. Yep, there it is. So you've got 2 tabs here you're going to work with. One is whitelist mode, which turns on the actual whitelist, okay? And then you have Discord. This is your bot, okay? The token comes from your Discord bot, see? Turning it on. It even shows it over here, your whitelist and your Discord bot, okay? Your bot is what's going to tell you how many people's in and out of your server, and the whitelist is going to just lock it so that nobody can get in or out, okay? And the one you want to use is Discord server roles. But we'll come back to this, okay? First thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here, because the hardest thing to do is set up the bot, okay? And if you forget or have problems or whatever, you can, guess what? You can click on these little links right here, and it's going to bring up this. It's going to walk you right through it step by step, okay? All you got to do is just follow along. I mean, it's not entirely undoable, and it's not too difficult. But if you don't really pay attention to these little steps, you will mess up, okay? I've done this a few times, and I still screw it up. I'm not going to lie, I've done it probably 20 times, and I still go back and refer to this every time because I always jack something up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this link. The reason I'm going to do it is because I'm going to leave this here, but I'm going to do this on my actual computer because I don't want to bog down the server, because Google is such a freaking hog when it comes to shit. So, alright, so it's going to automatically bring my stuff up more than likely. Alright, we're going to log in here, and it's going to ask me for a stupid code. Guys, if you haven't already done this, please do it. Go on your Discord, your CFX, and everything that you have, and set up Authenticator. Because it will save your life. Because I've been hacked so many freaking times that I'm just not dealing with it anymore. So this one is Discord. So we're going to do. Okay. All right. So I've got a few on here. These two we're going to keep. This one I'm going to get rid of. Delete. And it's going to ask you to type in the name. So how did I do that one? That was my old one. I'm going to delete that one. All right, so we're going to go back to applications. Okay, so I'll show you the directions. So let's do this. I want you guys to be able to see how it works, okay? So we're going to go here. All right, so what it says, it's effortless. Don't believe that. It's not. You'll friggin' do it twice, 3 times even before you get it to work. Not even, sometimes you get lucky, but you know. So basically we're going to open up this, okay? Then we're going to click on new application, okay? I'm going to follow it step by step because this is the way I do it every time. So we're going to name this one. This one's going to be, there it is, okay? And I always use personal on this one because I always set them up on my own. I just type in my own stuff because I don't let anybody have access to my bots. So create. I hope I'm human. All right, so now you're right here, right? First thing I'm going to do is add a picture because I don't like not having pictures on my shit. So we're going to use one of these. Let's do this one. That'll work. We're going to save those changes. Everything does just like Discord on this page, guys. All right, so once we're here, we're on the right page. So just follow along. We're going to add a name, create. Okay, now we're here. Okay, now we need to name this bot. So we're going to, it's already got a name on it, and we're just going to call this the Discord bot. Okay, save change. We don't need tags. That doesn't really matter. And don't worry about keys because I'm gonna change them again anyways. This one's just to show you guys. All right, so you can edit your application's name, description, avatar here. Once you're done, then congratulations, you're the now proud new owner of a shiny new bot. Nothing too hard about that part so far. Most of this stuff is actually pretty simple. It's which when you get further in, that's the problem. Okay, so after creating the bot, you'll see an action like this, which is what we got here. Okay. All this stuff right here. All right, now. And that's just basically creating the bot. You have to do some token stuff on this thing. So you're going to get a token and all that kind of stuff. You just have to add it to your server, okay? So now that this part's done, next thing you'll want to do is you'll want to go down here. Close this. And we're going to do this one. This is the very next part of this. If you look at it, where did it go? Oh, okay. So we've done this, right? And then when you go back here, the next part's going to be adding it to your server. So, all right. So after you set up your bot, you'll notice that it's not in your servers. How does that work? Blah, blah, blah. Basically, this is going to tell you how to create your invite link. So you're going to do, it'll get one of these and you'll tell what server you want it to. So to create an invite link, you go back to My Apps. Go back to here, okay? All right, these are your apps, okay? We're going to click on this one. All right. And then you'll find the auth, whatever that one is, which is this one, okay? All right. Select bot and applications.command. Okay, so we're going to select, go down here. We're going to select bot. Bot and applications.command. I think is in this middle one. I'm not. Let's see. There it is. Okay. Now it says once the bot application, a list of permissions will appear below, allowing you to configure the permissions your bot needs. Grab the link via copy button and then enter it in your browser. You should see something like that. And that choose the server, blah, 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 and it's going to put your bot in the server, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do copy, paste, and go, okay? All you're going to do is hit continue to Discord and select the server. We're going to put it in this one. and authorize. Now, if, where did I put my Discord at? Is it on this side? Yeah. Okay, it came up over here too. All right, we're gonna let it do its thing. Go to, I'm gonna bring you guys over here. All right, so here's when you're gonna see there should be a, if it did it right, there'll be a bot in here somewhere. Let's see if it did it. Or in the right one? Yeah, we're in the right one. So there's your bot, okay? Now, in order for the bot to work, you've got to put it in the server so it shows it online, right? Okay, so we're gonna go back over here. And we've got to go back to this, and we have to get, where did it go? Does it tell you on this part? It doesn't. We have to get the, where's that? We have to get the, where is the key? This thing. And I'm going to change it again, guys, so don't worry about it being able to see it. Here. I think this is the one you have to get. Okay, and then we're going to get the guild server, which is on Discord. So all you do to get a guild server is you go to your Discord right here, and all you have to do is copy server ID right here. And then that goes here. Then your warnings channel. This is just an announcement, so I just usually grab the announcements channel. So, and if you set your server to a community, you'll get all this stuff created for you. You won't have to do any of it. Where's that channel ID for that one? Put that here. Okay. These are just embedded things you can change if you want. You don't have to. I never mess with that stuff. It's something they actually added new. We're going to save that. Okay, we're going to scroll back up, and we're going to turn the bot on. Let's see if it does it. Save. Invalid token. Okay, let's go back. Maybe I got the wrong thing. Where did it go? I bet I did. Yeah, and I have to reset it. So, reset token. And then it's going to ask for my code. Because I should have got it to start with. Okay, I should have just used my, I usually just use the same one. I'll just change the name on it. Because it's so much easier. Alright, so copy. And I'll just change this again. As soon as we get everything going and I show you guys that it's working, I'll change this token. Control V. Alright, let's see. Save. Okay, so we need to, okay, so we need to go here. Come back. Go away. Got to go here too. So we got to do this. Okay. And I've got to get over here, and I got to get the role. So you go to server settings. Like I said, this is a pain in the ass every time I do it. We're going to get this role ID. We're going to drop it in here. What I usually say is, something like that. Okay. All right. Now, that's there. So we're going to save that. Okay. It's a pain in the ass. I did enable the freaking Discord bot. Oh my god. It's such a pain. Guys, I swear it is. Alright, we're going to save this. An invalid token. I don't think so. Didn't save it. bot requires the guild member's intent. Go to blah, blah, blah. Navigate to bot privilege gateway intents. Enable guild. Okay, I remember that now. So you have to go to, what was it? Bot. You gotta go down here. Right here somewhere. Yeah, right here. That's what it was. I think bot successfully updated. It's always something they keep changing crap too. Make sure that's in there correctly. Okay, it is. Save. Get it. Okay. Now, go back up here. Make sure this is right. Okay, so this needs to be changed to here. And then I got to get this stupid roll again. Copy here. That. Then you do Alright, so they're both on there. See? And if I go back to Discord, let's see. My bot should be online now. So if you go back over here, see your bots online. What I suggest is that you go here, and you go to your server settings, and then you go into roles. I suggest you create a role and call it bots. Or you can name it whatever. You know, doesn't matter. And then just set it up. And then what I always do is just right here, display roles separately, save changes. And then I just put it below the admin, or you can put it all the way at the top if you want. It just shows if someone's online. So you can put it all the way at the top like that. Save the changes. And then you go to your bot, and then you just change it to bots. And then your bot for showing people in and out of the server shows at the top. That's pretty much it. That's how, I mean, it's not the easiest thing in the world to do all the time. It can be a pain in the butt. It can give you troubles. It's always never just like, okay, do this and you're done. You always end up forgetting something, or at least I do. Basically, you create the bot. As soon as you create the bot, get the token. Take the token and send it to yourself in a Slack chat or something. Then you will make your link to add it to the server. When you add it to the server, then you go into your TXAdmin. You do the settings. Go back to your TXAdmin, and then you'll go into Discord. You'll set this up. Then you'll do your whitelist, and then it should activate your bot. Really simple, but like I said, there are directions in here to do it with. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll try my best to walk you through it or take screenshots or whatever I need to do. It's just a roundabout thing. Just make sure you turn on that one section there at the bottom. Let's see if I can bring it back up again. Right here. Make sure you click that. That's really the only thing you have to do that it doesn't already tell you to do. So like when you create your bot and you make your URL, you do bot and then command.admin. And then you'll use that to put it into the server. Then once you're ready to turn it on, you come over here and flip this one. Make sure you have your token, and then you do your Discord. Then you do TXAdmin. On here, you do this stuff. So you do the Discord and the whitelist, and then it'll turn on itself. If it doesn't, something's wrong. As long as you got your bot started, you can always go back in and change anything you need to change. Just remember that once you add it to the Discord, if you change any of the permissions or anything, you have to resend that link. You have to kick it out and send the new link because it changes stuff. So like in the beginning, when you create your bot and you make your link, add it to the Discord. If you have to go back and you didn't do like bots and command.admin, maybe you left one of them out. If you go back and change that, you have to delete the one that's in there now and add a new one. So it's just a process, a long, damn, drawn out process, to be honest. But again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Go ahead. If you haven't already done so, guys, please hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, leave us a comment down below. As always, try to, interact with the videos in some type of way, either at a like, a comment, or a share. And again, share the channel with everyone you know. We're on the road to trying to get to our goals for new subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button. I'm getting over COVID, so I'm going to start putting out more videos again. And I need to get more subscribers so I can go to these developers and be able to get more scripts and things to work with. And we're going to be in the server too. I look in the next 3 to 4 weeks, we're going to be doing a lot of live streams out of the server. So keep an eye out for that. And in order for you to know that, guys, you're going to have to be subscribed. You're going to have to get in the Discords, get into these channels, and get in with us, get in the game, as well as be ready now that my health is getting better and I can talk for longer periods of time. We're going to be into the podcast too. So, that's coming too. So if you haven't already done it, get in the Discords, like, comment, subscribe, get over to the No Filter Nation podcast channel, like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and get ready for that as well because it's coming up pretty quick. So, be into those things for us, guys. We're going to have more channels coming up. We're going to have more servers coming up, more games, more things going on. And we're going to keep doing as much as we can to grow the channel. So, again, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I appreciate you guys for being here with us.